Hey guys, so the holiday season's coming up and I thought this was a really good look to do for the holiday season, and I haven't done a black and white makeup tutorial that wasn't for Halloween, so I figured this would be a good one. So you can tell I didn't curl my eyelashes yet, but yeah, that's that. And then I'm possibly going to do a red lip. I'll decide that later. But first off, you're going to start with a white base. This was just white eyeliner depotted, and I'm just going to take this brush and dip, I guess you can say. I thought this would be a good look because I saw it in a Sephora holiday catalog, and I also saw Queen of Blending do something similar to this, but not quite the same. So I'm just going to apply this all over. You want to make sure you get this as even as possible. I tend to be really quiet for some reason when I do this part, because I really want to get it all even and okay. Once you have that on, you're going to take e.l.f. eyeliner and shadow stick. I'm using Glow, which is part of the shadow stick. And I'm just going to apply that to the inner half of my eye, because this is where I'm going to be putting the lighter color. So I really don't want a black or any other color in here. Once I have that down, I'm then going to take this one in Smoke. Black. So I'm just going to put that in the inner half. Kind of bring it up. Like that. And then bring a little bit in. Because we're going to be bringing that black more into the crease. And I know it looks really sloppy right now, but the thing is you got to blend. So, just taking a clean finger and just blending it together. And blending like that a little bit. And then, since that one kind of has some black on it, I'm going to take this finger and I'm going to blend out the white. Okay, I'm using my expensive palette, my Chanel palette, in 74 Nymphea. I'm going to be using the white because this is the best white I have found ever, like anywhere, so I'm going to be using this, and plus I want it to be shimmery because, you know, the holiday season, there's a lot of glitter and sequins and sparkly stuff, so I want to kind of bring that in with the makeup. So I'm just going to take a flat eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to pick up the white and work that into my inner, into my inner corner. Just kind of bring that up a little bit. Sorry, I'm doing this on my laptop so I can get like better quality, but I'm not as close as when I do it on my webcam, so yeah. Okay, once I have that down, I'm going to take a Rimmel London palette, and it's 011 Smokey Noir, if you can see that right there. And I'm just going to take this gray. It doesn't look that dark, but it's actually a lot darker than it's appearing up on camera. It's like a mid-tone gray. I'm just going to take the same one because we're pretty much done with the white on that brush. Actually, we are. And I'm just going to apply that to the middle part, the center of my lid. So I'm gonna bring that up a little bit from above your crease, about right there. Pick up a little more if you have to. I'm just gonna wipe it off on my hand. I tend to do that a lot, like I'll just like switch it around my hand to get some of the extra color off. I'm gonna pick up a little bit more white because I want it to be a little bit more pronounced. Okay. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this angled fluffy eyeliner brush, still has black on it, and I'm going to take the black from the Coastal Scents palette, which is right there. As you can tell, I've used up a lot of it. So I'm just going to apply that onto my my outer corner. Now don't get scared if it gets way too dark, because the thing is even though this seems like a medium darkness, it's still black, but it's going to blend out and it's going to be less. It's not going to be as dark. We'll try. So and I want to bring this in more towards the crease and bring that up. If you look really closely, you can tell there's like drag marks from my brush, but the thing is though, is with this brush, it tends to drag when the base is that sticky. So what I like to do is take another brush that is a crease brush, which is this one, and I like to use it to blend things out. So like I said, you can tell this is like really bam, like black, and then this is like a nice gradual fade. It's going to be like that until you blend everything out. So like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take this flat shader brush, and I'm going to pick up the same gray from this little palette, and I believe you can get this for like $4, and it actually lasts a really long time. I'm just going to pick up a little bit more of that gray color, and I'm just going to blend some of these out. And now I'm going to take my lovely highlighter brush that I use in like every video, and I pick up the white from the Chanel palette, and I'm just going to pop that right as my highlight. And don't be scared to go over your black a little bit and you're like, oh wow, like cover it up, because this white is very, very opaque. You're not going to cover it up, because if you go back over it with a blending brush, it'll gradually blend it out. And since this is a matte black, it does tend to take a while to blend it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this brush and I'm going to blend it out on the edges. And this could take a really long time, because with this look, it's all about blending. You don't want it to be very stark, dark lines, like as you can tell. You can tell there's black, but it fades, which is what you want. So you might want to blend this in a little bit. And blend this out and up. And if you need to go back and add more white, do it, which is what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to pick up my shader, or my highlighter brush again, because this black is dark. So I'm just going to go over the edges a little bit with this white, and I'm just going to basically keep trying to blend it out. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pick up this flat shader brush again, and see how this is like really dark on the inner, and then this isn't? It fades in. I'm going to take the same gray that I've been using, the darker gray, and this is also a shimmery color, and I'm just going to pick up some of this and blend that in. I notice this side is actually going to be a little bit darker than this side because I brought the black in a little too far, so I have to blend this out a lot. So I'm going to actually pick up this brush again and pick up some of that white to help blend this out. Because like I said, this white is very opaque, so if I'm barely touching my skin. I'm just kind of lightly brushing it over, so it helps gradually fade out the color. I'm going to take this one again and blend. Now, something that I normally don't do with black because of the fact that it's already so dark, I don't like to enhance it more than it's already enhanced because it is a very, very dark, opaque color. I'm actually going to be taking Beauty Rush, which is by Victoria's Secret, in Flashblack. You can read that. And I'm just going to take, because this is a very messy eyeshadow, I'm going to take the cap of this one, and I'm just going to dab it on. So, oops. So what I'm going to do is take this off. See, this is the type of applicator it has, so I'm just going to kind of dab some out. There we go. That's good. And I really don't have a lot. Like, if you can see that little dark circle, there's hardly anything on there. And that's all I'm going to use because it is really, really dark. So now I'm going to take this one and I'm just going to dab a little bit on that brush, and just to give it a little bit more emphasis and a little bit more sparkle, if you will say. So I'm just going to dab that all over. And this isn't like blending out right here, so I'm going to blend this a little bit more. There we go. That's better. Okay, so now I'm going to be using my e.l.f. liquid eyeliner, and this look is not very heavy on liner. It's very subdued. So I'm just going to quickly do this. So I brought that all the way into the inner corner, and now I'm just going to take my NYC black eyeliner pencil, and I'm just going to apply that to the waterline. I'm going to apply that all the way in as well. I actually have to hurry up because this is going to end. So the lips are probably going to be on another video. Now I'm just taking the black eyeshadow and I'm going to set the eyeliner. Which, that is basically that look. I mean, you have to add mascara and lashes if you like, but I don't have time, so I think I'm going to do the lips on another makeup video. So I hope you guys enjoyed the eyes part, and I will see you guys in a couple minutes.